this is what we would call alternative 2 or option 2. This is our narrow median with roundabouts option. The previous alternative, which was the minimum width with roundabouts, that one was able to keep our proposed roadway facility inside the 66 foot of existing right-of-way. Well, now if we're going to go ahead and if we are going to provide for bicycle accommodations, that means the facility needs to get wider. And that also means that we will be impacting properties, homes and businesses up and down the corridor. And when we do that for the bicycle accommodations, it's been determined that if we're going to go ahead and impact right-of-way for the bicycles, then what we're going to also do is we're going to make sure that the lanes established for the vehicles are up to what the department would call their desirable standards. So here, this overall cross-section for the road, the overall width is 76.5 feet wide versus the minimum width that we talked about earlier, which is 66 foot wide. So this shows some desirable lane widths. It shows a little bit wider median here, and it shows, this one happens to show the multi-use path on one side to provide for bicycles. Here we show the aerial view of alternative number 2 or option number 2. And again, is Green Bay Street here, is West Avenue here. We show once again the roundabout at West Avenue. And then the primary differences on alternative 2, really when you start going east of West Avenue, this is where the differences come into play from alternative 1. So this alternative 2, has more impacts along the corridor. So if you start looking at the cross-hatched buildings and residences along this portion of the corridor, you'll see that there are more displacements. There's businesses, homes that would potentially need to be relocated or moved due to the impacts associated with this particular alternative. And sheet 2, as we continue further to the east, when you compare it with alternative 1, there's a few more impacts along the way. But this design still incorporates several locations where we're providing for safer pedestrian crossings than what exists today. Here we have, again, the roundabout at 16th Street, and then down here where the project ends at Ward Avenue.